on the hour. Sponsored by Chick-fil-A.
I'm Monica Ricks in New York. Russian President Vladimir Putin says he will not use nuclear weapons in its war with Ukraine, but the atrocities there continue. An American known as Elvis describes some of the horrors he's witnessed on the battlefield. CBS's Holly Williams talked to him in Kyiv.
You could hear people fighting to the death with their bare hands.
He repeatedly witnessed Russian forces using white phosphorus munitions.
Everything it touches just incinerates.
Including this incident.
Probably about 20 or 30 guys burning alive.
The battle's also intensifying in a major Ukrainian port city. Hugo Bachegas with the BBC.
The Ukrainian forces are advancing along the Dnieper River. The main target here is the city of Kherson, which is one of the largest Ukrainian cities under Russian occupation. Also the capital of one of the 4 regions that President Putin claims to have annexed. So it is very important, very significant for both Russia and Ukraine.
Pittsburgh's Jewish community is now honoring the memory of the 11 Jews who were murdered 4 years ago today. This is still considered the deadliest anti-Semitic attack in U.S. history. The head of the Texas Department of Public Safety says he is not going anywhere despite pressure for him to resign over the response to the Uvalde school shooting. CBS's Janet Shamlian.
At this hearing, the head of DPS, Steve McCraw, promised an update on the investigation. That update was that the investigation would be completed in 2 months, that's the end of December, and would then be handed over to the district attorney.
Instead, it turned into a shouting match between McCraw and parents of children killed in the attack. State Senator Roland Gutierrez says they just want accountability.
We got more of the same obfuscation, more of the same misinformation, more of the same lies.
After talks of a looming recession earlier this year, it looks like the economy is rebounding.
The U.S. economy grew at an annual rate of 2.6% in the third quarter of the year, beating expectations. It comes after 2 quarters of negative growth in the first half of the year. Inflation remains near a 40-year high, but other aspects of the economy, such as the job market, have remained resilient.
That's CBS's Sarah Ewald-Weiss. Police have nabbed a burglar who broke into a political campaign office in Arizona. Here's CBS's Jim Kursula.
Police in Phoenix have made an arrest in connection with a break-in at the campaign headquarters of Katie Hobbs, the Democratic nominee for governor. Authorities have not released the suspect's name or said whether they believe the crime was politically motivated.
Hobbs did get death threats as Secretary of State over the 2020 election in Arizona. The Dow added about 200 points today. This is CBS News.
Well, that's today's news. I didn't hear any good news, did you? I didn't think so. I guess it's all about perspective. The glass is half full. Well, as always, I want to thank you again for coming along with me on these Dash Cam News adventures. You know the drill. Peace, love, and all that hippie jazz. Bye-bye, everybody.